Hello, banana viewers! The other day I was playing some Battle Royale and couldn't help but get frustrated with the various lame tactics of the players around me. I could tell they were really skilled, but despite this, they chose to use bald tactics. As I waited to respawn, a need to understand these strange creatures washed over my frustration. Let's put on our nature documentary voice and watch as I, Nana Bananas, go into the dangerous habitats of the BR player. The standard BR player is scientifically called the Bertile, a type of lizard in the same familia as the gecko. Evolution has burdened the Bertile with an inability to sell car insurance in exchange for some unique defensive mechanisms. When threatened by literally anything, the Bertile's muscles begin to contract in the exact rhythmic pattern that inspired M. Night Shyamalan to make the last Airbender movie. Oh god. This causes an uncontrollable spasm that scientists have named dash spamming. A group of crows is called a murder. A group of sharks, a shiver. A group of bird-tiles, a fight club, lacking any class for anything else. Here we see a fight club gather. This is where the bird-tiles' natural instincts to spam shine the brightest. Some stick to dash spamming with the PS or the more damaging dagger. Others use the bird-tiles' only other asset, the crutch stick, or CS. You see, the Bertile has very powerful legs but lacks sufficient brain function to use them for anything other than wall jumping. Once in the air, the Bertile puffs out its tum-tum to look strong and tough, and crush multiple foes beneath it. Unable to stay in the fight club, a wounded Bertile may use a CS revenge when retreating, to challenge foes right in front of their faces, or to show off to other Bertiles how long they can hold it up. Remember, if it stays up for more than 4 hours, seek a doctor or hit it with a bat slam. The Bertile is a pack animal, often hunting in fight clubs of 3 or more to topple foes they can't face alone. One such foe is the Burr Raptor. The burr raptor is a highly skilled bird of prey, very aggressive in its approach to combat and survival. The burr raptor is a solitary hunter. Nature has gifted it the ability of higher brain function, allowing skillful use of the PS. Over time, the burr raptors have evolved to being able to dismantle fight clubs solely with the PS, using double heavies to great effect. Young and cocky bird tiles are its main source of food, but that doesn't mean burr raptors aren't above an easy meal. As you can see here, despite being a harmless camera banana, this burr raptor seeks to kill me, ignoring all other obstacles. Wait, did I just call myself an easy snack? Edit that out. When faced with an angry burr raptor, and fighting isn't an option, the best thing to do is to make yourself seem as annoying as possible to go after. Here I give this one a friendly wave after it misses, followed up by a quick boop to let it know that I am not food. A burr raptor can be dissuaded from a hunt by forcing it to change targets. As you can see here, I run into a fight club to get the burr raptor off my back. The burr raptor may be a skilled apex predator, but its solitary nature leaves it open to particularly nasty fight clubs. Unlike the Bertile, the burr raptors are incapable of working together. When 2 or more burr raptors meet, they silently screech at each other to signal the start of a blood war, as actually talking is seen as a waste of brain juice. Here we see a Bermodo in its natural habitat. As the name suggests, the Bermodo is the result of the Bertile getting a little too much Komodo juice on a Friday night. Nature has given this creature something that eludes the Bertile: extra brain cells. This allows the Bermodo to use its powerful legs for more advanced things like sprinting after prey, dodging, and playing hopscotch. Despite its thinky box being more developed, it cannot escape the Bertile nature of wall jumping and dash spamming. The only difference being that the Bermodo has options, but chooses to dip its toes in the nature of its hairless ancestors. The Bermodo moisturizes in stink bugs and dried leaves every day, giving it the ability to camouflage as its Shamalaman cousin, easily besting burr tiles with its superior tactics and catching burr raptors off guard with a sudden showcase of skill. Much like how plants are the foundation to our food chain, the Burwala sustains the life cycle that is Battle Royale. Unlike the Bertile, the Burwala has no brain, and thus only exists to be killed by other creatures. Once beaten, a tiny air sac called the Limp Biscuit expands inside the Burwala, forcing it to explode. This kills the Burwala, but spreads fungal spores called alts in the air, where they are carried off to sprout and do absolutely nothing all over again. Everything has its role in the Burgo system, I suppose. Truth be told, I struggled to find an animal with comparable intelligence for this whole naming scheme thing I've got going on. I feel like I'm dissing the koala, and those things eat their own poopy, can barely hunt leaves on a tree, and radiate chlamydia. Look at this thing here. I don't even have an animal name for it. That's how dumb it is. It's somehow doing something even more useless than nothing. Botting. Please IP ban them from the gene pool. Thanks. Nature is full of many strange and unique creatures. Some of them are skilled, some of them spam, some of them provide free points, and some of them should be banned. If you are ever in a situation with one of these wild beasts and get frustrated like I once did, try to remember that Battle Royale is just one ecosystem in this crazy game we call S4. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, as I will be delving into the raging ocean that is DM next. Okay, thanks for watching, and goodbye.